Right now, Doris, once you've lost a certain amount of confidence, how do you switch things around? How do you turn the tide?
Well, though it's difficult, you have got to maintain your belief and trust in one another through the struggles. Use the pain as fuel to greater effort.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's New York. A look at the Magic starting group. The big men are Gordon and Vucevic. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Augustine dishes to Vucevic, and O'Quinn sends it back.
Just such nice timing by O'Quinn on that block.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Lance Thomas, a bit of a tweener forward. You can fill in at either spot and eat minutes for a team while Doris still giving you solid production at both ends of the floor.
Right. What Lance brings is a guy who can play with his back to the basket or facing up. Decisive with his movements when he has the ball. Consistency, I'd say, is the only issue for him at times.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Thomas.
Well, you just look back on the history of the New York Knicks and what rich history and tradition they have as a franchise, the different eras, the different groups they've had, some of the more memorable teams in NBA history.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, you got to give it to the big fella from Norfolk State. O'Quinn making his presence felt on the second chance opportunities.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And thinking back to great players and teams from the Knicks, Doris, you can look at teams in any decade and find memorable players.
Well, listen, if you're talking about the 1970s, it's Willis Reed. You're talking about the 80s and 90s. You're talking about Bernard King, Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, the great Pat Riley at the helm. And more recently, you're talking about the likes of Carmelo Anthony. The Knicks have had some ballers in their history.
Free throw good, Gordon. Gordon hits both of them. And Aaron Gordon, the athletic Aaron Gordon, playing much of last season at the small forward position during Serge Ibaka's short-lived stint in Orlando.
Yeah, and while he was excited to stretch his skill set, pretty clear it was a bad fit, especially in today's NBA. Gordon is a power forward, period. The Magic invested the 4th pick on him in that 14 draft, and they have to give him minutes at his natural position as his game continues to evolve.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
Here's Isaac. Makes it off the glass.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Here's the screen. Beasley sets a screen for Hardaway. Here's O'Quinn. And that one goes long.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
Gordon with no one around. No good. Shot missing. And New York will come the other way. Burke the pass to Beasley. Thomas a screen. Shot off the pick. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Vucevic dishes to Augustine. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gordon against Beasley. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot. Beasley's got his first 2 points. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. There's the screen. Pass to Isaac. Picked by Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Hardaway kicks to Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Thomas got 6 points.
But, Kevin, no longer can you disrespect Thomas's ability to shoot the ball. Lance has really worked on that.
Picked by Vucevic. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Over O'Quinn. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Knicks leading by 4. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, that right there is a great example. O'Quinn has got great hands, so he can step out or bang inside with the best of them.
Pass to Isaac. Can they get it? No good at the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Thomas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, how about this guy? Undrafted after winning a national championship in college at Duke, Lance Thomas, one of those classic glue guys.
The Knicks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. I think it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least 1 championship by the year 2030. And I got to say, that's an interesting quote, to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan, I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Took him no time at all on that one. Gordon's got 5.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
You've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Vucevic with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Now here's Burke. D right on him. Guarded by Hardaway. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. The Knicks leading by 3. Burke, the pass to O'Quinn. Now the feed to Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Hardaway is screen on Gordon. Beasley loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Beasley's got his second basket.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
Vucevic dishes to Augustine. Picked by Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Thomas. Hezonja kicks to Vucevic. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Feeds it to O'Quinn. Beasley the screen. Thomas passes to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. From beyond the arc. That one no good. The Magic go the other way with it. The pass to Vucevic. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Burke kicks to O'Quinn. Pass to Beasley. Some nice passing by New York here. Hardaway, no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And it's Gordon missing. New York trailing. Hardaway passes to Burke. Beasley sets a screen for Burke. Dishes it to Beasley. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Doris, you were born in New York, became the first female analyst to ever call a Knicks game. Talk about the emotions that night, having traveled that incredible journey.
You know, Kev, it was both magical and nerve-wracking. You know, I grew up a Knicks fan when there was a healthy Bernard King, and the league had absolutely nothing for him when he was doing work on the low post. Hubie Brown was an idol of mine. But it was also nerve-wracking to be the first woman to sit in Clyde Frazier's seat. It was sort of awe-inspiring and a ton of fun.
On the free throw, no good. And what was a wild ride of an offseason for the Knicks ultimately results in a regime change.
Yeah, I mean, players butting heads with executives, and when it came down to it, things just needed to change. If the Knicks picked the Zen Master over Porzingis, fans might have rioted in New York City, and hopefully the franchise can kind of start to right the ship.
Moutier with the basket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Gordon with a screen on Beasley. Hezonja kicks to Gordon. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Gordon's got 7 points.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
They set the pick. Here's Beasley. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando trailing here. Here's Purvis. Pass to Hezonja. Gordon with a screen on Beasley. Gordon a screen. Here's Hezonja, and there are the Magic with another bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Beasley the screen. Hicks passes to Beasley. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's the screen. Here's Mack. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The dish to Moutier. Rebound by the Magic.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Now here's Mack, defended by Moutier. Kept alive. Tries yet again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The first one falls.
And for the Magic, it's really been a musical chairs with their coaches. A lot of churning on the roster, but the pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly, it's been a mess.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. Second free throw, no good. And if you're running the Magic, Greg, what's the roadmap to contention?
Well, first and foremost, it's always going to have to start through the draft. I mean, you've got to be able to get core pieces there. And then you want to continue to add perimeter shooting and focus on developing your young talent based on the way the game is played today.
And he knocks down the first one.
And coming out of the offseason where the Knicks had a really long to-do list, you knew they were going to shake things up and made some moves in free agency and realized they needed to build around Porzingis going forward.
He's perfect from the line this time. And change was needed badly for the Knicks, and they did that starting with the front office.
Yeah, Knicks fans can have a dire outlook at times, but the team still has a solid foundation. It will take some time for the team to become a true contender again, but having players not be at odds with the front office is definitely a good start.
Orlando leading by 3. And Mack kicks to Hezonja. Out left to the wing. Magic moving the ball around. And Mack has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Nice work there coming off the screen.
Well, what a combination of size and touch that makes him a nightmare matchup from three-point range. Wow.
Pass to Hezonja. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. Here's Biyombo. And it's blocked. Hope they get it back. Here's Hezonja. Here's Purvis. 6 to shoot. There's the steal. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Ntilikina there attacking the rim. An explosive long guard who can get to the rack with the best of them.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Mack, the pass to Purvis. Off target from three-point range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's Biyombo with the rebound. Orlando's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And the pass to Hezonja. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the screen. Here's Mack. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Orlando, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the first one drops. And Mack drops them both. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They set the screen. Ntilikina. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I'll tell you, when you take care of the backboards, good things seem to happen.
Knicks trail by 3. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando. Purvis out there with Shelvin Mack. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Doris is a former guard. You know how much energy it takes to run a team and think a game as well as score. I mean, there's a lot on your plate at that position. What backcourt guys get an advantage of playing with a consistently high motor?
Well, Russell Westbrook, in addition to his ferocity, seems to be able to sustain his level of energy across a 48-minute game. I feel like the guy never gets a rest, so he's one high motor guy. I'll tell you a guy who doesn't do it the same way, but still it's required that he has a level of endurance that maybe would shock people, is James Harden. Like, the guy has the basketball in his hands. He's #1 priority in terms of the defensive scout. So Russell Westbrook and James Harden, though they go about the job differently, both are phenomenal at having a great endurance and having the ball so much.
Good on the second free throw. Orlando leading. Here's Purvis. Kicks it to Mack for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. Got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Evan?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. High arcing shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. In a draft stocked with point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true pure point guard. At the same time, a good shooter. The length to defend wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And Ntilikina, he possesses that unselfishness that really allows his guys to play their best basketball. You got to love his approach.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Here's the screen. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Isaac.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
To the left side wing. Mack with the ball. 10 points for him. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Ntilikina. Sweet little floater. Ntilikina's got 5 points so far.
And you can see he's been working on that post game. Ntilikina showing some skill set down on that low block, using that length to his advantage.
Here's Purvis. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Mack. 12 points for him. He kicks it to Vucevic. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter. And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Isaac. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Here's O'Quinn. Vucevic with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's tipped. Thomas with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Here's Ntilikina. Good on the baseline, Jay. Ntilikina's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and I love seeing him shoot from that spot. Ntilikina has shown he has a consistent mid-range jump shot if he can just create space. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Burke has it in the corner. Hardaway sets a screen for Burke. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Doris, you've watched the game of basketball develop over the years, but it seems like over the past 5 seasons, there's been a real shift in what is considered a good shot. Talk about that if you could.
Well, there was a moment in last year's finals where Steph Curry is leading a transition opportunity where it's a 3-on-2, and normally you are taught, go get a layup. Well, Steph had Kevin Durant in front of him, and instead of passing to KD, he stops and shoots a pull-up 3. The three-pointer and playing with pace are the most extreme differences in this year's NBA.
The pull-up 3 really took a lot of focus, I thought, this past playoff season, didn't you?
Oh, I agree. And it's incredible the freedom that these guys have to go ahead and pull the trigger. Now, whether that's analytics-based, Kevin, or whether it's just the skill level changing of the players, that's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm. And New York making a change here. Beasley's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Launches a 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Burke kicks to Beasley. On the wing, Hardaway. Beasley the screen. With the teardrop, snatched away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac with the ball.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And Jonathan Isaac, a 6'11 small forward out of Florida State. You know, we're seeing more and more players like this with the length of a center and the guard skills. You know, you think of KD, of Brandon Ingram, and now Isaac.
That's good from Isaac. so he gets them both. Knicks trail by 11. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
There's the feed to Beasley. And it's blocked by Gordon. Passes it to Augustine. Hits the three-point bomb. Augustine's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Shoots over Vucevic. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from O'Quinn. Picked by Vucevic. Now Augustine. He's got 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Augustine. Here's the floater. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Isaac. That shot off the mark. Good D by Thomas.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Easily in the post, defended by Gordon. Vucevic with the block.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently.
The Knicks have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for New York. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. Orlando leading by 10. Feeds to Vucevic. He dishes it to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thomas. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Burke dishes to Thomas. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Pass to O'Quinn, stolen by Gordon. Defended by Mudiay. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Mudiay kicks to Beasley. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's O'Quinn. He's got 8. Fires from 14. No good off the front iron. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Dishes it to Augustine. Shot to end this cold run. The Knicks pull it in. O'Quinn's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Here's Burke. New York, no good that time either. Magic leading by 10. Here's Isaac. He's got 7. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Hezonja, he's checked in for Isaac. And so here is New York. O'Quinn with it. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Moutier's got 5.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Picked by Vucevic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, Kev, it's very hard to impact a shot from the mid-range when you're giving up that many inches as a defender.
You think back to how Jeff Hornacek was as a player. Doris, you see that same demeanor on the sidelines.
Well, what you're talking about there, Kev, is sort of that gritty, no-nonsense, tough-minded approach. What Jeff Hornacek was as a player, he certainly displays similar attributes as a coach.
Now here is Augustine. He has 6. Gordon. And O'Quinn sends it back. Burke kicks to Thomas, expanding his range. Rebound by the Magic. Now Augustine. Down low. There's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Picked by O'Quinn. Dish now to Moutier. Over Augustine. Moutier, no good. Magic leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Hezonja. Excellent D from Thomas.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Pass to O'Quinn. Kicks it to Moutier. And here is Burke. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16. Moutier, no good.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
The pass to Hezonja. Picked by Vucevic. It's stolen by Moutier. And a fast break now for New York. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
And with Moutier, although he is a heavy rotation player, Greg, he is still somewhat of a project long term.
You know, it isn't always easy to be patient with Moutier, but that's what is needed. Slowly improving his efficiency, which is a big issue for him. And you can see the raw potential, but
Take a break.
he has a
Take a
lot
break.
of smaller
2
things
shots.
to clean up.
That free throw missing, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Knicks trail by 12. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Hicks passes to Beasley. Shoots from the elbow, and that's good for 2. Beasley's got 8.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Biyombo kicks to Hezonja. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon a screen. Stolen away. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Beasley the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moutier. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 7 points in the game.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
Welcome back to New York City. Some street art on the wall of the Canal Street subway station in Soho, south of Houston, just down the way from us. And now the third quarter about to get going. Knicks trail by 8. Burke is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Beasley. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. There's the feed to Augustine. Picked by Vucevic. Floats one up. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got the first field goal of the second half for Orlando.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Orlando Magic do have a stacked front court. They've got plenty of size. Head coach Frank Vogel said, in today's small ball NBA, we think we can beat the heck out of teams in the paint. But shooting has been a hindrance, and he conceded we might have to win some games, 68-65. Kevin?
Going against the grain, DA. Thank you. Free throw, good, Beasley. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Gordon with the screen for Augustine. He kicks it to Vucevic. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Vucevic with the bucket. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Burke kicks to O'Quinn. Beasley the screen in the corner. Hardaway with it. Swiped away. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Isaac. buries the long-range jumper. Isaac's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Beasley against Gordon, takes the 13-footer. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
There he is, showing off his low post skills. Go to work, young man.
Pass to Isaac. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Guarded by Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of a former all-star point guard. Junior, not maybe the same ball handler his father was, but he can sure fill it up. And I really feel like he's established his niche in the NBA.
And the first one drops. And Hardaway Jr., a 6'6" shooting guard out of Michigan. Talk about his game a little bit for us, Greg. Analyze where he is.
Above average in terms of his athletic ability, improving defensively. And right now he's playing off the ball, whether spotting up or filling the lane. I think this guy's got a chance to be special. He's passionate, and boy, does he compete.
So it's Orlando now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside, here's Gordon, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Knicks trail by 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
And clearly Jeff Hornacek wants to talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Pick by O'Quinn. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Hardaway has got it back down to within single digits for New York. Now here's Vucevic. O'Quinn defending. Pass to Isaac. Beyond the arc. The Magic again can't hit. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Thomas's shot is off. Orlando leading by 8. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Gordon with it. Beasley covering and stolen by Thomas. Here's Hardaway, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Augustine. 8 points for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gordon with the screen for Augustine. Clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. Isaac's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Orlando.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's O'Quinn, and good that time. O'Quinn's got 10 points.
You know, big-time finishes. Maybe that doesn't define his game, but give him a head of steam, and O'Quinn will get the job done.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's Augustine. Good on the 13-footer. He's got 10.
Boy, nice approach, working it in low that time. Caused some problems for the defense, keeping them off balance enough just to get the bucket.
Thomas dishes to Beasley. Back to Thomas. That one a little long.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Isaac misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And that one falls for Burke. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Beasley. The Magic making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. Magic leading by 8. Here's Isaac. 13 points in the game. In the corner, it's Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Burke with it. Picked by O'Quinn. It's tipped. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
New York calls timeout.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Knicks trail by 10. Burke, the pass to O'Quinn. Right side, Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway has got 8.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
They set the pick. Pass to Isaac. Passes it to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. And here's the fast break. Here's Ntilikina. And that one is hammered home.
And Ntilikina is a blur in the open court. So fast and has a terrific feel for which route to take in transition.
Biyombo kicks to Augustine. Pass to Isaac. There's Azania. O'Quinn defending. Feeds to Augustine. Gordon a screen. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Azania. Knicks with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway kicks to O'Quinn. Dishes it to Thomas. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hezonja kicks to Augustine. There's the pick. Right side, Gordon. Over Thomas. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 9. And stolen by Burke. And now the Knicks on the break. Pull up Jay. Rebound by the Magic. Now here is Augustine. He's got 10. Pass to Isaac. They need this one. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you want to see that. Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 8. Now the dish to Moutier. Over Mack. Moutier, no good. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Sinks the three-pointer.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Magic leading by 9. They set the pick. Hezonja kicks to Mack. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. And New York the other way now. The pass to Hardaway. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hardaway has got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Now Mack. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Isaac. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Isaac's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Now here is Hardaway. Not a lot of room. Yep, that one goes.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Azania, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing, and New York making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 8. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Easily the screen. Hardaway with a wide open look. And it's Hardaway again missing. Orlando's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And Purvis kicks to Mack. Passes to Hazania. The 3. Good on the triple. Hazania's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
And here's Moutier. 7 points in the game. Back to Beasley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mack, the pass to Hazania. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Shoots off the screen. Moutier with the rebound. Knicks trail by 11. To the wing on the left. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Hazania's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Purvis. Mack with the ball. 12 points for him. There's a good screen. Pass to Isaac. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And Isaac slowly but surely starting to take over. He's got a really nice offensive game that is only going to get better with time.
Moutier off on that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Look, they can't guard great passing. They're passing the ball great to start. We got to do that for 4 quarters.
Preaching ball movement. Frank Vogel likes what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, and I'd say moving the ball with a purpose, working the offense, trying to find good shots.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Also Vucevic out there. Shelvin Mack is out there with Hazonia. Knicks trail by 16. Moutier kicks to Beasley. Rebound by the Magic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hazonia, the pass to Mack. The three. Hazonia's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Beasley sets a screen for Hardaway. Off the screen. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Mack. And Vucevic kicks to Hazonia. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low. Here's Hardaway. A rebound by Hazonia. Hazonia's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and Mack has it in the corner. Picked by Vucevic. There's the three. Hazonia's shot is off. Knicks trail by 19. Outside Hardaway. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Picked by Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 14 points for Beasley.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open three.
And Mack kicks to Biyombo. Fires from the wing. And the jumper falls for him. And the Magic lead by 18.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Beasley dishes to Moutier. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 18. Here's Mack. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Now here's Moutier. Fires from 14. Count the basket. Here's Hazonia. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Shelvin Mack. Here's Hazonia. Gordon up on top. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Burke. Off the left rim and out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pick by Vucevic. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Fires from the wing. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Here's Beasley, and it's blocked by Gordon. And they're able to recover. Sinks the triple. Hardaway's got 15 points in just the second half.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Gordon kicks to Hezonja. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Hardaway. Basket counts. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, after a first half of poor shooting, he is turning up the heat now.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Now the pass to Hezonja. And stolen by Burke. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Thomas is running. He feeds it to Burke. Hardaway dishes to Burke. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's New York.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Kick by O'Quinn. Burke kicks to Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And he knocks down the first one. The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. The Magic leading by 12. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley. Here's Isaac. Now Augustine. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The 3.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Augustine, no luck. Here's Hardaway, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
And so here's Orlando. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Guarded by Hardaway. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Augustine. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run.
Well, this guy combines hard work and intelligence. Lance Thomas baits the defender into committing that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. Magic leading by 7. Kicks it to Augustine. Picked by Vucevic. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Five on the clock. The feed to Augustine. Over Burke. And that one hits back iron.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Picked by O'Quinn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Second shot opportunity.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
And here's Augustine. Vucevic, a screen on Hardaway. Shot to stop the drought. And no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Knicks trail by 7. Feeds it to O'Quinn. Burke with it. He dishes it to Hardaway. Beasley the screen. Hardaway kicks to O'Quinn. Over Gordon. New York, no good that time either.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Dishes to Augustine. He kicks it to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Gordon a screen. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Burke kicks to Hardaway. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Isaac. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Mario Hezonja is checked in for Orlando. That free throw good from Hardaway. Good on both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Gordon a screen. Hezonja kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Hezonja. Vucevic a screen on Hardaway. Here's Azania. Here's Vucevic, and O'Quinn sends it back. Hardaway dishes to Thomas. Back to Hardaway. O'Quinn the pass to Burke. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter, and Gordon over to help. Takes a three. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Burke.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Beasley the screen. Outside Hardaway. No good from outside. Magic leading by 6. Takes the 13-footer. Augustine, that's good.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Picked by O'Quinn. Outside Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing. Well, Orlando shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Picked by Vucevic. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He's guarded by Thomas. Puts it up from 12. The offensive rebound.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
No, nor am I, Greg. There's no question. They're too far behind. Not their best effort, for sure.
Nails the trade.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at three, as easy as that.
And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hardaway. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Never a doubt on those free throws, and their lead is even more secure.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. To the left side wing. The dish to Mudia. Pass to Hicks. Kicks it to Mudia. Lets the 3 fly, and that one drops. So the Magic win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.